Hello everyone and welcome to the Ghost Layers Report. I'm with you here as always, Ryan, coming from Tokyo, Japan. So we've had some very interesting news come out here. A company known as Build Up has apparently had some of their workers who were working at the former Fukushima nuclear power plant to place lead coverings over their dosimeters to hide exactly how much radiation exposure the workers were getting to avoid reaching the maximum yearly dosage of 100 millisieverts put down as official record for exposure so they could work longer. So just when you think that we have reached the bottom, apparently not yet. We actually need to go through the bottom of this industry to find these type of things. Now, the executive who gave the order is believed to have underreported radiation exposure. This comes from the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare. Okay, and they've started an investigation into this matter. Now, the workers were hired for about 4 months through March of last year to wrap pipes at a water treatment facility with heat insulators. Now, the subcontractor originally got the contract from an affiliate of TEPCO known as Tokyo Energy and Systems, Inc. They said they had no idea this was going on, of course, but they're looking into the matter. So basically, they're stonewalling it. They're not ready to deal with this. All right. Now, the reason we found this information out is because the workers would record a lot of things going on there with auto recorders and such, and they decided to let this one out of the bag here. All right. So on this recorded tape, this executive is quoted as saying the following: "Unless we hide it with lead, the exposure will max out, and we cannot work." So it clearly, right there, he was putting people's lives at risk in order to make more money, in order to save the time and effort it goes into having a proper group of workers. You can rotate in and out. As we remember, that's how the liquidators in Russia during Chernobyl were used. They given a couple of minutes of it. They go in there for a few minutes, do what they can. They come out, and you rotate them like that. Well, apparently, the executive working for this subcontractor buildup didn't seem to feel that was necessary very much. So he just goes ahead, puts these guys' lives at risk. So now we will never really know exactly how much radiation these workers were exposed to. They could very well be under this 100 millisievert level. Then again, they could very well be way over the annual limit. And it's just to see these things come out again and again and again here in the nuclear industry in Japan. It's another example of how greed is a driving factor of the nuclear industry here in Japan. It just shows from top to bottom. People who run this industry and work in it daily will do almost anything to increase their profit and to skirt around safety standards whenever they can. As far as going to order workers to ignore their own self-interest and not properly get their radiation limit recorded for their own safety. Now, the level of bullying and intimidation has probably been going on in the subcontractor area is probably massive. We can only guesstimate about how these workers were convinced to do this. And then again, I have covered in the past the nuclear mafia and how workers are even hired to do work for TEPCO. A lot of these subcontractors are usually heavily connected to Yakuza and other crime organizations. So when you get down that mixture of illegal crime organizations, lack of safety standards, and have subcontractors are not properly monitored, you get things like this. You get these type of situations. And it all comes down, like I said, to money and greed here. Just money and greed. Now, Health, Labor, and Welfare Ministry has opened up an investigation, but how far that investigation will go, and if anyone will be brought to justice over this, we probably shouldn't hold our breath. But this has come out, and this is information, it's common knowledge now, that workers at Fukushima were ordered to go against their own best interest and their own self-interest and shield with lead plating their own dosimeters so they couldn't get accurate readings of how much radiation they were getting, all for the glorious pursuit of profit. So we won't make this video all that long. I did just want to get this out. And as always, please leave your comments in the comment box below. Please share this video, spread it around. And until next time, this is me, Ryan, here in Tokyo, checking out.